Alright, so I'm triple out of my ear again. Why is that? Hello there, everyone. Welcome to the stream. We'll continue along with the head motion here. Well, once again, having this intended to be running through the physics. Well, I had to add some physics along with that to complement it right now because it's just... Wait a minute. Shifting around, I'm going to change it back there because that bothers me a little bit. But either way, the goal for today is to primarily deal with the up and down, complete the up and down turn and then do the corners. So with the great advent of the mirroring capabilities, oh geez, why did I get hiccups again now? With the great mirroring capability we have now, with the ability to just copy and paste the formers, the corners should be significantly quicker. So, we have a face going down, but we now need to have the hair going down. Where's the face? Sure. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to down some water to get rid of the hiccup. Hopefully it won't be a problem. Alright, where are we? We want front. Actually, no. I want to... How's that feel? How does that feel? Probably should have split it in a slightly different way. Alright, but regardless, we'll miss a bit more, but it's really at Regis after a while. That should be okay. Alright, then we need actually to get you. Right. Blah blah blah. You just go like off for a little bit. Okay, maybe not that off. Yeah. Let's go like this. How you doing? How does that work? Okay, feels fine for now. Alright, so. Now then, what shall we do with this? Good. Effectively seeing a more top-sided part of this area now, so I need to kind of reflect that. That was a bit too aggressive. Where is you? Hmm. How do I feel about that? It'll work for now. Alright. Oh, there's a line up here. Don't do that. What is causing this right now? Is it just this? Hmm. Where are you? And Daniel's what? Is this you causing a problem now? No, it's not. You. Is it not you causing problems? Is it you causing problems? What the hell is causing problems? It's not you causing problems. Who's causing problems? Oh, no idea. Probably one of my personal VTuber models at some point. I usually have a little bit more details than those than other ones that I make these days to try new things. But that's only in terms of the channel. I've technically been involved in other things that definitely have taken longer, even if it's not like work related. Because the degree that I have is actually a bachelor's degree in game development, so I've definitely been part of longer projects per se. Hmm. Actually, wait, no, that's gonna move by physics. I only care about what it looks like about here. That should be fine. What's the causing an imperfection here? Whose line is causing this imperfection? Like, one of these days I will sit down and actually try and make a game again, but it's really a giant factor of, I don't really have an idea for one, because that's the biggest hurdle in terms of the starting point. Especially for making games. So I keep telling myself I need to de-rust, but there's definitely new parts of the game engine I actually need to learn as well before I can even get back into it, since I haven't touched it in a while. I did actually take a very quick peek the other day. The last time I turned on Unity game engine was in 21, and I think the last time I turned on the Unreal engine was in 2020. And I can still say very confidently, I have no idea what the heck is happening in Unreal Engine. Although the fact that it's, the way it does its dimensions pisses me off. What was it? It's, the way it defines 3D space. Like, out of my whole team, when, like, we did consider trying Unreal Engine, because we made everything in Unity, basically, because it's, frankly speaking, easier, and also for, at the time, what was effectively school projects, Unreal Engine was, like, very overkill. It's like, we definitely did not need the full power of the Unreal Engine to be, running the things we were making. Actually, it's something I'm always curious about what people think, but Unreal Engine transform. Transform was I think it was rotation, right? Transform rotation. Documentation. Wasn't this? No, that's a rotator. Where's the actual rotation part? Break trend? No. What's a game object in Unreal Engine? Is it actor? Yeah. Documentation API documentation is a this actor has tag destroy active bind component. Where's the transform of actor? There's also an annoying thing about working in different game engines is that they all have their own way of naming things. I've made one thing error in Game Maker. I don't know why, but I didn't particularly like it. It might have been well, I can't remember if it was because of the scripts or because of the way it was handling things, but Unity felt more natural to me. It's like, it might have been because when I started the game development degree, I was already, like, somewhat capable of Java for business software. I mean, I'm terrible at business software. Like, I really don't like it. But the concept of like doing little chunks of like blueprints that are not coded feels really weird for me. Oh, here we go. So in Unity and in what I know from other 3D game engines, a lot of them use in 3D space your X, your Y, and your Z rotation, basically your three planes of existence within 3 dimensions. For some reason, Unreal Engine's like, we use the pitch, yaw, and roll. And only one person of our 6-person team understood anything with the pitch, the yaw, and the roll. Because for some reason, they decided to use terms from aviation. We had one person who liked playing space games, so he piloted ships a lot. And he was the only one who could understand it. It was so funny. Especially since we didn't try Unreal Engine until like a little bit into the degree, so we've already made things on Unity. So we were like a team of 3 programmers and 3 artists. I mean, I was a part of the programming team. So since I already technically had like some experience, I was the one that had to like go through and teach our one team member who was like not as comfortable with the concepts. So when the 2 of us came into Unreal, we were like, what the hell is this? Like, it makes no sense. I mean, it's not like they don't have the concept of like X, Y, and Z, but I think what it does is that instead of getting the current X, Y, and Z orientation of the actor inside the engine, it keeps a why isn't this coming up? It keeps the X, Y, and Z dimensions of the 3D world, and the individual actor is controlled by its effective X, Y, and Z within the world as the pitch, the yaw, the roll, as though it is flying through the 3D space. I think that is like what it's trying to do, or like how to try to explain it. But it is stupid, and anyone who hasn't... Okay, good job, Unreal. Who hasn't flown a plane before in a flight simulator, or they actually fly a plane, then they should be earning so much they don't need to make a game. That no one understands it. I mean, the people who start in Unreal all understand it, but like it's so unintuitive. It's actually spectacular. I mean, it's also kind of interesting because you have to remember that Unreal Engine was a engine. It's the commercialization of a game engine for what was it called, Unreal Tournament or something, like their shooter. It was like some shooting game, wasn't it? It's like an FPS, I think. Was it Unreal Tournament? Yeah, Unreal Tournament. It's this thing. This was released in 1999. So technically Unreal Engine's been around since 1999. Which, if you think about it in a different way, is actually kind of incredible. Quite. It's been like, what? Well over, well, 26 years now. I mean, the joke now is that all of the new features they normally add to Unreal Engine now is features that they used in Fortnite, because Fortnite is Epic's like flagship game. Well, it's technically the only game that they make. I think Unreal produces or like publishes some other games, but Fortnite's the only game they like actually make themselves. So the joke is that if you happen to be making a game that includes functionalities that also exist in Fortnite, you're in luck, because it's definitely going to work. I mean, I still hate the fact that Unreal Engine by default turns on the use everything on the PC setting by default. So just if the developer doesn't turn that off because it's on by default, Unreal will just try to suck the life out of your PC. It's like, was it when I tried to like the year I did the Halloween horror games stuff. How long ago was that? When did I do that, actually? But yeah, at this point, I'm not expecting to finish this week, so I'm not really bothered by any kind of schedule or timeline at this point. When did I do the horror stuff? How do I get to the playlist for it? Where's playlist? Let's say, did I have a playlist for it? No, I do not. Why do I not have a playlist for it? That's actually kind of funny. Oh, I can see it in the videos, but I don't upload videos that often. Back in 2022, during the old October there, I tried to I tried to record a playthrough of the game that Lixian made, that Markiplier's editor made. And it was just like, it was a very simple game. Like, it didn't really use Unreal Engine to its full extent, or like all things considered, but because the setting to not suck out all of your PC's resources was not turned off, I couldn't do the recording. It's like, literally there was nothing left for OBS to start recording over the top of it. It just sucked everything out. It was so funny. I mean, there was like settings in the game to like change the graphic settings. Doesn't matter. I still used absolutely everything. I mean, I really don't know why that's like on by default, which is like the weirdest part. I mean, I recognize that Unreal Engine is, in theory, the more capable engine in terms of what it can do and what I can make it do. But I generally still prefer to work with Unity, as much as I very much tried to look for a replacement when the Unity scandal came out. Well, not really scandal, but the beautiful business moment that occurred. Was it 2 years ago now, I think? When they tried to monetize people downloading your game. When you try to charge developers for having a game that people want to play. That was freaking insane. Okay, that'll work. Well, you know, it was the same CEO that thought that getting players to pay for reloads in Battlefield was a good idea because players are less money conscious in the heat of the moment, and so you can try and milk them in the middle of a shootout in a game. I mean, these days when people talk about that, I usually direct them to Voice Critical's video on it, because he makes a pretty good point. Because that EA CEO went from being kicked out of EA as the CEO because of that terrible statement that literally turned all of the gamers against the company. I mean, the company's going downhill either way, but that was like before they started like nosediving. And then he somehow managed to find himself as the CEO of the Unity game engine, and he made another terrible decision. And it was like, what's it, Voice Critical was just like, when you reach that higher position, you can only fail upwards. You can't end up in a lower position for some reason. Some other company will just hire you to make those bad decisions again and then kick you out. It'll just turn to the cycle. I mean, I think he talked about like something similar to that again recently because another CEO somehow ended up somewhere and managed to once again get a very high position in the company and once again made some horrifyingly bad decisions that just turned the whole customer base against the company because they make these unhinged decisions that like literally. They're like what? If the company was any smaller, they would have been like company-ending decisions that like these people keep making, and they somehow keep making them, and they keep getting hired in like more places. What piece is this? This is the side back piece. That is. We're just gonna go yank. I mean, the most spectacular bit is still the fact I get hired again. It's like, what the hell are you people doing? Like, why are you still hiring this person? It's like you literally just saw him make a terrible decision in one company that nearly sunk it. And it's not like a small company. He nearly sunk EA by himself, basically. And then he got hired into another company and he nearly sunk that company as well. And somehow he's still gonna find himself in like another big company. It's like, geez. Who's making these decisions at this point? Let's go into here. Can I actually make this window smaller? I can't. That's so weird. I know. At least I feel somewhat comfortable after that guy got kicked out to consider Unity Game Engine again. Since they did very quickly try to right all of the huge marketing problem that his ideas became. Since it's still generally the game engine that at least it's the game engine that I know. So if I want to like try to prototype something, it would be the one that I'll probably use. How do I feel about that? How insane does that look right now? A little bit. That's fine. Oh, I totally have forgotten about the flower crown that goes around your ear at this point. Just how I haven't touched it in like forever. Oh dear. Okay, I'm just gonna get some more water. Alright. So the core part of the kid motion is done, and we ignore the flowers for a bit because that's not exactly intuitive part to work on. Let's get, and of course the halo that I always forget about. Let me just literally just go whop whop and lean it into the head, somewhere around there, right? All right, the headset. What do I always forget about the headset? Well, at least that is relatively easy for the most part. Where is this? Ears. Headset. Let's grab one of the sides. We're literally just coming forward, which is very convenient, because it just means that we are going and then for here we want to go. Did I actually pull it back properly? I really didn't. It's pointing straight up. Like literally for these, we just go a little bit of like this and this. It's not the up and down. We don't want to be as aggressive as the left and right, just by nature of working with. I'm just gonna lean this forward a little bit. And we'll do that by grabbing... Ooh, no, you. They're gonna be a little janky because I'm being lazy and not separating these parts. If this was a higher detail thing, then I would definitely separate these parts, but I'm very much trying to be a little bit lazy here. I don't know if I can still be lazy because this part is not coming apart the way I need it to. Oh dear. I should really like just separate these parts and not try and fight it like this. Oh, the reality is, if it can be done like this without splitting it into two parts, one, it saves on resources because there'll be one less deformer, and two, it means that the workflow is technically smoother, especially for something which is lower detail like this. Technically it's perfectly fine to omit some details, but you don't want this to be like the main focus, because as long as it's not so egregiously off that it is so obvious that anyone looking at it can tell that it is very off, it's not technically a giant problem. We get this like general ring feel into here, and like so, and it looks 3D like that. We don't have to separate into two parts. I mean, this looks absolutely insane on the performance part with how it's stretched, but where are we? Oh, okay. Maybe a little more. More like that. Man, symmetrical paths are so much faster now. Okay, so basically with that included, what we get is with this we can just say go to Y and then go to Y, and now we have this kind of down motion as well, up down. Currently there's no corner, so it looks a little bit weird as it's turning. Actually, let me just see what happens when I corner it without putting in real proper effort. Actually, let me try this. Generate face motion corners. Wait, it can... Oh, that's so annoying. You can only do it for specific forms. I actually still don't know what this does. I'm still kind of curious what exactly this thing does, but I haven't tested it. I really should test it at some point. Alright, let me just see what happens if I just corner this. Let's see how horrific it is. Yikes. That's so off. It's actually spectacular. The unfortunate bit is that this just adds the two changes together as like a total sum kind of thing, so it always looks like pretty bad. But the interesting thing is that usually, because it does that, if you want a circular motion, it's actually pretty close if you just go about like here at 0.7. because the theory in this is that since you want your head rotation to be circular, you have your maxes at 1 and 1, and instead of adding your full circular motion into it, because if you add 1 to 1, it becomes a square motion. But if you take like a little bit off the two maxes, then you actually end up with a circular motion, which kind of actually works a bit better. You know, I still don't know if I like it or not. Actually, I think for something simpler like this, it's actually fine. Like, I'm looking at this motion here, and it's actually more or less fine. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to just see how I feel if I take... wait. 2.7. I say we take that, put it here. Does that work? Or they only do one thing? They only do one thing? They only do one thing. Why is it not working anymore? So with the addition of this, I haven't been able to just select everything in one go and just like change it in one like I used to be able to. That's a little annoying. Oh wait, what the? Why are they locked? Let's try that again. Maybe it was because for some reason they got locked. No, nothing's happening. Alright, well. I don't know what setting that is that's causing that. It literally just doesn't allow me to do multiples at a time now. Which is unfortunate. How about back on your bring this? Why is this corner existing all the time now? The heck? Why is this corner not going away? Ah! Oh, why is it like that? Okay, for some reason they're just baked in the corners and I can't get rid of it. That's stupid. I don't know why I can't get rid of it. Well, it's not really a problem with it, I guess, but... Since all I need to do is actually just change it anyway. Alright, well, seeing as this is actually roughly what I need, yes. Take this as a consideration, and we'll turn... Oh, I still haven't missed the blush. I knew I missed the blush at some point. What does that actually do to this? Alright, guess we can't be lazy. Let's do it properly then, it's fine. Hmm. Hum. What happened to this piece? Visually enough, because all I do is move around. How's that feel? Too much. Hmm. Um. How do I feel about this spot? So... Oh, where is you? Alright, where is you? Where is... Alright, let's see. Oh boy. I mean, it depends on you just go for a, whoever's like already mildly high, or whether you just want to just go wherever you want, isn't it? Da, da. Indeed. Oh boy. Hmm. That should be fine. Where is you? Um, um, um. Hum, 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 hum. That's the point of these kind of games, right? You get the characters you like, and you do stuff with characters you like. Hmm. Hum, 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 hum. Hello there, how you doing? What is this part right now? It's just this. Indeed. Let's go like that. Dang it. One, two, no. 1, 2, 3. I still don't know what the voice of Big Shun, of whether the voice is different or not. Seeing as the game is just not voiced unless it's like the combat part. I don't have the big version of Shun. I mean, what was it? We messed around and did that. Was it title card voiceover quiz? It was like, I only know like or vaguely know the characters that I've actually used before. Hum hum hum. I'll help you about this part. Hum hum hum. Oh, where's the other side? Hum 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 hum. I heard of the other spot. Oh boy. Hum hum. I feel this. That's all good. If I don't see anything, it's because I had nothing to add. Oh, how do I feel about that? Alright, where's the spot? Hmm. Hum. You. Okay, that's mostly fixed. There's not the horrific corner that for some reason got baked in and not put into the stack. That just could undo out of there. I haven't actually fully planned out all of the motions, but all of the physics still needs to go on as well, so probably about 30, 40 around there. I wouldn't say it's close to half done yet. I was getting there. It depends if I try to add anything in terms of motions that I didn't plan for. I mean, I haven't really planned out that many motions beyond the initial controlled portion. We also have to remember that the head, like just the head motion going in 8 directions, is about 30% of the whole thing. Well, probably more. It's probably like closer to like 40, maybe, like, especially for something like this where there aren't as many motions split down the body. It's probably closer to like 50 of just like head motion. Because if it's gonna be running with live track motions, then I have to make sure everything functions together at the same time. And that will require a little bit of live testing either way. Oh boy, what the fuck happened here? I mean, it's always funnier generally when I'm live testing VTuber models, because that's when I turn on VTube Studio and you get this like really jagged model that barely moves. Because I have to like make sure it's actually working, so I test it with like half the motions in there. Like sometimes it doesn't blink, sometimes the mouth doesn't move, sometimes the parts are flying all over the place because it's not done properly and I'm in the process of fixing it. Where are you? Well, the unfortunate bit of that is it's not fix and learn, it is fix because it is broken, and it's not, I made a mistake, is that it's not complete. It's like, apart from the occasion where something's flying off, which I usually do at least one test in the physics window, but there are some bits that behave a little bit differently between the physics window and an actual live environment, which sometimes I still don't know why. but it does, so or does it take all of that into account? I mean, I have a very big habit of not really finishing VTuber models fully, especially my personal ones. My personal use, like the personal use model I'm using right now, I would not consider finished. And I haven't bothered touching it and finishing it in like, what? How long has that model lasted now? Over half a year? I think it's like one of the first models I've used recently that's lasted more than half a year before I decided to just make a new one. I mean, every time I open up a model file to be like, I need to make a showcase video of this model, and I look at it, I'm like, I think I'm going to tweak this actually, and then I never get around to tweaking it. I just start working on something else. Where is here? I mean, I still have like 3 or 4. Is that many? No, I got at least 2 models I haven't made a showcase for because I'm just, after I opened them up again, I was just not happy with like how it felt. Because like the way I usually like consider things done is that I will not look at it for a while, especially like after I just consider them finished, just so I'm not biased against whether it's like good enough or complete enough or not. Just make sure that bias is like mostly gone. And sometimes I come back to something, I'm like, yikes. And then the showcase model or showcase video for that model never gets made. I'm just like, yeah, this isn't good enough. I need to make some tweaks to it. I mean, some of the older models I haven't made a showcase video for now, I look at them now, I'm just like, I want to redo this whole thing. Like, I would rather remake the whole rig than try to make some changes. Typically with the smaller things, I'm a lot better about actually pushing it out and calling it done. Namely just because there's like less details that are generally required overall. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This way. You. Down. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay. Where hits it? Actually gotta do all of this separately. All of this plus this. Okay, not you. Yeah, that reminds me, I still need to go through and make those time-lapse videos. Of all things, just editing a time-lapse video, somehow Premiere crashed, and it was just like one very small MP4 file inside Premiere, and it decided to crash on me, and then I lost my shit. As I usually do when I'm working with Premiere. And I haven't touched it since. How much do I actually care for the shape of these things, actually? How do I want to do this? Not leaned enough. It's leaning away from the camera. This actually... wait a minute. It should be like this. It should be like further back. Alright, let's just see what that does. It looks a little weird transforming between the two parameters right now. I'll need to interpolate these motions so that they are round rather than straight transformations of vertices, but regardless. Alright, how much of this can I just like turn on the side and just get away with it? Can I? Oh, let me see if I can be lazy. Since this is already a partially hidden piece, I just don't care about it that much. Well, I don't care about it as much as I probably should. Wait, what the? Get out of the way. That's actually feel, but I just don't like that. Honestly, it doesn't look that bad, which is hilarious. What? Okay. Okay. Really have to think about what I'm going to be doing to flower crown once I put it back in. Where's the halo? Yikes. Okay. Alright, what do we want to do here? Well, did I miss the highlight? Oh, I didn't. Yeah. Alright, we'll let that off. At some point I'll figure out why I can't mass do these, then everything will become much faster. That'll be very nice. And I'll copy. Okay. I guess, well, hits it. And needs a little bit of adjustment, but it can still be most of the way reflected. And I guess hairline. Where's hairline? Okay. I'll get about that. Or let's just see what me flipping this does to it. I'm generally expecting it to not work very well, but it can still serve as a base motion. It can also serve as a base motion. Oh dear, I feel like it's doing what's happening. Oh boy. Oh, not you. Where is you? Go like that. How do I feel about that? I gotta love what this stupid corner function does to the parts. Absolutely wrecks half of it. Oh dear. It's like, honestly, if the corner function that Live2D has built in allowed you to select like how much the two parameters should be added together, it might actually be quite functional. But the fact that it just goes x plus y and calls it a day is literally the only reason why it breaks, because the likelihood of needing a square motion is just so low. How do I feel about this? That's fine. Okay. What's this? It's just like very casually covered there. Okay, I think we'll leave it here for now. Okay, so the majority of the positive Y portion of the hit is done. So we'll continue along with this again next week. Definitely a bit of a bigger scope than I probably should have set out for, but depending on how it goes, I might actually take the whole of next week. So either way, as for what still needs to be done at minimum, it is the negative Y parts of the hit turn. The face needs to move somewhat, and then physics has to be added to basically every part of the body apart from the body, ironically. Also, I just realized that the head is floating. So the head needs to come down a bit. So anyways, Thank you very much for watching today's session of Live to the Rig. There's actually not that much progress for 2 hours of this at a time, but if you want to see the glorious reattachment of the head to the non-existent neck on the chibi body there, remember to be subscribed or following, depending on where you're watching from. Leave a like because that helps me out, and I'll see you again next time.